Hi, it's Richard here from Intelligent Advisor Consulting with an overview video of how to install the new integration between Salesforce applications and Oracle Intelligent Advisor. This process is actually taken from the online documentation. If you are interested in getting involved in the beta program and you're a Salesforce and Oracle Intelligent Advisor customer, then reach out using the details provided at the end of the video. And I just want to take a moment to thank Andrew and the team at Cultivate for giving us early access to the integration. The serverless architecture of Cultivate Sofia means that there's no integration platform that you need to deal with. The installation simply begins by taking a link that you'll be sent as part of the beta program and installing the app into your Salesforce instance for all users. You can use a dev instance or a sandbox instance. In this case, I'm using a dev for the demo, and waiting for the installation to complete. It should only take a few seconds. Once that is done, we can proceed to do a couple of administrative tasks within the Setup app of your Salesforce instance. So once we've done that, we're ready to add named credentials, which will be your Cultivate username and password, which is used to generate OAuth tokens for your interview. And once you've created those named credentials, the next step will be to go to App Manager and manage your Sofia Connect application. And go in here and set up permitted users. We're going to set up admin approved users as being pre-authorized and press OK if you see the warning. Save that, and now we can go ahead and manage the profiles that are pre-approved to run interviews. For example, customer community profiles, partner community profiles, and so on. Make those changes and save the profiles that are pre-approved to run interviews. Obviously, this may change in your environment. Now I'm going to add the Oracle Intelligent Advisor Hub as a trusted site so that our Lightning Web Component can communicate with the hub. I'm going to go ahead and add this URL to the trusted sites and select the connect source, font source, image source, and style source and save those changes. The next step is pure Oracle Intelligent Advisor. Create a new connection to your Sofia URL and set up the certificate, and just as you would a normal connection. We will also need to set up, where appropriate, access settings to allow the Oracle Intelligent Advisor Hub to be able to access your Salesforce instance and apply those changes. Add any Experience Cloud sites as required and save those changes. The final step is to ensure that our Lightning Web Component is deployed into our Salesforce environment so that we'll be able to use our interviews in our Salesforce instance. A sample wrapper is supplied. I've just loaded this into Microsoft Visual Studio Code. I can add any custom style sheets and custom JavaScript files that I might need for my different interviews. In this case, I'm just taking the standard one. I will use Microsoft Visual Studio Code to authorize the connection to the Salesforce org, which I've just done. And now, given that this is just a development instance that I've raised just for the demo, I'm going to go straight away and actually deploy this source code to the org. So this sends the wrapper using the Salesforce command line interface so that the wrapper should be available to me when I go back into Salesforce in just a moment. So it looks like the install has finished successfully. I'll switch over into Salesforce, and just as an example, I'll go into Setup. And just verify that the Lightning component is there. I'll just open up a page, I'll edit the page, and in my standard component list on the left-hand side, if I scroll down to the bottom, I can now see that there's a custom wrapper. I'll drag it onto the page. Notice that the properties window on the right-hand side has come alive. enter the URL and an example deployment name, and just watch and wait to make sure that the interview has displayed. So this is proof, if you will, that all the bits and pieces seem to be hanging together. I can now easily add interviews to my Salesforce pages in my app, and I will see you in the next video for how to build the connection in an interview and load and save data. Thanks for watching.